Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today I'm going to give y'all an update on the Xiaomi 17 Pro Max. Now, let me say this. I want to give a full review on this when I get the global version, if they come out with a global version. Right now, with the Chinese version, there's a lot of things that I don't like about this phone and a lot of things missing. So let's talk about those real quick. But first, let me start off by answering the main question everybody been asking me. If you got the Xiaomi 15 Pro, should you upgrade and get the 17 Pro Max? And the answer is yes. Okay, yes. Now, as far as the way the phone runs, like the OS, everything's going to feel the same. But you're getting a better processor, and look at the back. Okay, look at the back. You got a secondary display. So this is not congratulations, you're buying the same phone twice. This is not congratulations, you're getting a minimum upgrade. This is a huge difference, okay? One phone has no display on the back. One phone has an actual display. So I would say, yes, definitely upgrade. However, okay, there's a big however. I would wait for the global version. I would definitely wait for the global version, and here's why. With the Chinese version, a lot of things don't work, including this. Okay, y'all seen the gaming case. Now, I ordered this. I was super hype about this. I should have did a little research. But watch this. You put the gaming case on, okay, and it feels great. The buttons are tactile, okay. It looks dope. Let's hit power. Okay, so you power this up. Let's see, do I got any charge in it? Did I charge my case? Let's see. Okay, there. Okay, you see the case? I powered it up. Now watch this. You need ID verification. So what does that mean? You have to have a Chinese ID for this phone to work. And I get it because, you see in America, you'll download a game like, I don't know, Subway Surfer, or you download something like Pokemon Adventures. And you download any one of these games and then have all of these in-app purchases. If you're a little kid, you could go crazy and end up killing your phone bill with all of these in-app purchases. I get why they want you to verify that you're an adult playing these games. However, there's no way around this. And believe me, I scoured the internet. I scoured Reddit. There's no way around this. You need to have a Chinese ID. Now, I was going to hit up one of my dudes and ask for his ID, but I don't really want to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? But you need a Chinese ID for this to work in the USA. So the gaming case, get that out your mind, okay? If you live in the USA, you can forget about this gaming case. Let me turn this off, okay? And trust me, go to Reddit, go look at all of the forums, go try to figure it out for yourself. I couldn't get it to work. I paid like $80 for this. Okay, so I don't like that. Next, now let me tell you the things that I don't like. You know what's crazy? I actually got accused of being a shill the other day. You know why? Because when I reviewed the blue phone, I made a comment. I said, it's crazy that the back of the blue phone does more than the back of the Xiaomi phone. And somebody said, how much is blue paying you to say that? Oh, you a shill. First of all, I didn't get one penny from doing this blue phone review. Okay. Shout out to my homegirl Carmen that works at Blue. We're actually friends. And she asked me to review one of her budget phones. And I said, no problem. No problem. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm saying I ain't get no money for it, but don't get me wrong. But I'm keeping it a buck. Look at the back of the blue phone. If you swipe up, here's your actual notifications. All of my notifications. Now, keep in mind, we're talking about the Chinese version, the Chinese version of the Xiaomi. That's why I said I don't really want to be too hard on this until I get the global version because it might be different. But you see the back of the blue phone, I got all my notifications. Okay, we got actual widgets. And not to mention the music player. If I hit playing the music, this is my YouTube music. Right? My YouTube music. Of course, we got the voice recorder. We got the stopwatch. We got alarms. We got timers. Okay? And of course, we got always on display. Okay, nice little always on display. Now, here's my gripe with the Xiaomi phone. And again, this could be just because it's the Chinese version. We'll see when the global one comes out. You don't get no notifications. Now, it says right here, notifications and pinned messages, but I'll show you in a minute. You don't get your regular notifications like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You don't get even text messages. No notifications like that. I haven't seen one notification on the back of this phone yet. Okay, not one. Not to mention, when you swipe over, wait, there's no swipe over. Now, what about music? Right? What about music? So let's open this up. Let's go over to YouTube Music. I'm going to play the same song. I'm going to turn this down. Play the same song, turn this off. Go to the back of the phone. No music. Swipe up. Swipe left. Nothing. If I swipe over to the right, I got camera. So that's it. Now look, it says notifications and pin messages. And also, I'll show you one more thing. Watch this. I do like that little always on display though. Let's go to settings. When you go to rear display, right? Okay, so notifications. This is the only notifications you get. Now, you see when I did the unboxing, you do get your phone calls. Okay, when you're running something like, let's go to clock. Let me go to clock real quick. Let's go to clock. Okay, so say I do a stopwatch. Okay, if I do the stopwatch and turn this off. Okay, hold up. Stopwatch running. Okay, watch this. Hold up. Now, how did I do that? Hold on. Okay, it wasn't the stopwatch. Maybe it was the timer. Let's do a timer. Okay. Yeah. Okay, look. Now we got a timer. Okay, so we got the timer. That actually works on the back clock. No stopwatch. Okay, let's go back to settings. Okay, so you get the timer works. Hyper AI for tickets. That's not going to work in the USA. And the music service. Now the stock music play on this. Let me show you. Let's go to music real quick. Let me see real quick. Now there was no stock. I gotta switch my my keyboard. Hold up. Look, you see, there's no stock music player to get the music to play on the back. And who cares? I want to use YouTube music on the back. Okay, I want to use YouTube music on the back. Let me exit out of the timer. Okay, so far the back, all I'm using it for is changing my clocks, which is kind of fun. Okay, changing my clocks, which is kind of fun. Got a little picture of my girl, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's it. Got the little, you see the little AI cat. You know, but I've been using this one. Let's see, which one was it? This one right here. Now you need the medical thing to even show you your steps. I use this one right here sometimes. That's a nice little clock. And this one right here, just a little clock. But basically, I've just been using the AI pet when I want to get the most, but I just leave it on this one. So, you know, the back of this phone, you should swipe down and see all of your notifications. I should see a list of TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of that, and I should be able to tap on it and read the message. You got this big, giant display right here. Okay? Why? I should be able to just tap on it, swipe up, and see all of my messages, you see, and be able to actually read them right from the back of the device. Now, I will say this. The back of the device does shine for camera. All right, for the camera, the back of the device, I'll show you. Let me show you a photo I took real quick. Let me open this up from the back camera. The back camera, look at this. Now, look at this. I'm up in the gym, looking like a beast up in the gym. Look, you can see the guns through the sweatshirt. Now, look, believe it or not, this is actually a really good photo. All right, so the back is taking some really good photos right from the back, and I took those up in the gym just like this, just holding the phone like this and taking photos. So, is the back of this gimmicky? You know, and look, I just got a comment literally like 30 minutes ago. Somebody left a comment and said, what a waste. What a waste. The back of this phone really don't do nothing. Now, even though I do have a little bit of gripes, even if it's just this, even if it's just a clock, okay, just the clock, just when I get phone calls, just my phone call number actually coming up, I like that. But most importantly, just being able to use my back camera as a viewfinder and take my photos. You can hold your hand like that, get the timer. Okay? Just being able to do that, because somebody was like, oh, what good is that if you got to keep pressing the button? You don't got to keep pressing the button. You hold your hand like this. It's going to start a timer and take the photo. So for me, just being able to take photos and videos, now you can actually get yourself a little stand, put your phone on a stand like this, and vlog using your rear cameras. Just that alone would make the back worth it for me. But my gripe is it should do more. It should do more. I remember my Mi 11 Ultra, I was playing music. I had the same little music player, just like this one. Okay, I want to have a music player. Let's exit out of that. All right, I want to be able to. Let me close this real quick. Let's just swipe or exit out. I want to be able to go to my music, just like that. Have the album art. Hit play, and rock out. Let's see. I gotta open this up first. Let me open this up. Go to YouTube Music. Watch this. This is what I want to do. So I hit play in the music. On the laggy side, I say a little on the laggy side. Look, you see? Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Switching the songs. So now you got your phone on the table like this, and you're just switching your songs, chilling with your phone face down. All right. Now, of course, super laggy. Super laggy, but imagine this actually working though, the way it's supposed to work. Let me exit out of this. Imagine that on this. All right, so you know if it's on this, it will be running super smooth. All right, so again, a big wasted opportunity having this big giant display without everything working. And again, this could be just the Chinese version. So I want to get my hands. I hope they come out with a global version. I want to get my hands on a global version and see how that one's going to work. Because if I get notifications and the music play and all of that, then I'm going to have a totally different opinion on this phone. Now, with that being said, I'll give y'all a quick review. Overall, now I am getting my notifications and all of that. You know, like I showed you how to get the notifications. You do get them on the screen. Overall, though, I do love this phone. First of all, the biometrics. Y'all see the fingerprint sensor. Super fast. Face unlock. Okay, let me do that from the side. Look, face unlock. Let's get 3 in a row. Hold up. Now I gotta reset my face unlock. Hold up. All right, my bad. The face unlock is actually really good. I had it set up in complete darkness. So now I got it set to my actual face. All right, there it is. Let's do 3 in a row. 2. 3. Okay, so excellent biometrics on this phone. No issues with that. Now let's check the web browsing speeds. Go to apple.com. Excellent web browsing speeds. But again, with the Chinese version, if I want to use my circle of search, you see, everything is in Chinese. So you're not going to get the Google circle of search. You know, there's a lot of things missing. But you see the web browsing speeds for yourself. And of course, we could do the split screen multitasking. Okay, floating windows. Okay, there's the floating window. Float it to the side. Take it over to Facebook. Right to Facebook. And then come right back to Apple. Just like that. Now, of course, we can close that out. We could do straight up split screen. Okay, let's see what we. Okay, so you see, certain apps don't work like that. Let's do Facebook, and we'll do let's do Instagram. Let's do Facebook and Instagram. Okay, there's Facebook and Instagram. That works. Okay, not all your apps work in split screen, but a lot of them do. Excellent web browsing speeds. No issues with that. All right, so now let's test out the dual stereo speakers. Of course, I got the official Flossy Carter sound test by my homeboy Mark Rubier. Here we go.
Yo, sound test. Time for sound test. Everybody shut your mouth. Time for sound test. Time to test that quality of sound test. How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound now? How's it sound now? Does it sound big? Does it sound loud?
How's the bass, baby? How's the treble on it? How's it sound now? How's it sound now?
That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. Sound test. That's a sound test, baby. That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. How's the sound on that shit? God damn it, holla.
Nice and loud, heavy on the bass. All right, this phone is heavy on the bass. Listen to the top. Now watch that bass.
How's the sound, white shoes? How's the sound on it? How's the sound?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Rubier. The speakers on this phone sound insane. I love it. All right, so now let's take a look at this beautiful display. Check this out. Let's go full screen. I love the flat panel. Y'all hear those speakers? Basically bezel-less. Excellent viewing angles. Look at that. This is amazing. This is how it's going to look like when you're watching the videos, just like that. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, so now let's try a little gaming. And on the side note, you do have a little game suite right here. So you got your gaming tools. You can change from your performance mode to balance mode. You can clear your memory. You got screenshot, screen record. You got all your different apps and all your different games. So let's get some volume. And let's take it over to Asphalt Unite. Okay. Here we go. Okay, we got a new level right here. I love the speakers on this phone. And I love the flat panel. All right, let's get it. Okay, I got to drift. Oh, hold up. Oh, okay. Okay, let's get it. Oh, I missed the ramp. You get my little drift on right here. Woo! Okay, I'm playing around. Look at that. Oh, we out. Woo! Build up maximum bar. Got one too, bro. I'm going for the ramp. I can catch him with this ramp. I got him. Okay. Beautiful. No issues gaming on this phone, okay? This is a beast. All right, so now let's talk about the battery. This is another phone that has a 7,500 milliamp battery, but the problem is the rear display does eat into your battery. So when I was doing my battery testing, I noticed that the Oppo battery seemed like it lasted longer. Even though they're both 7,500 milliamps, the Oppo definitely lasted longer. But this battery right here is no slouch, okay? Now keep in mind, you can turn off this rear display if you want. But a big battery like this, I'm leaving my rear display on in full glory. Max brightness. All right, now let's talk about the camera. Let's see the different shooting modes. You got pro mode. Okay, you got video. I think we went over this during the unboxing, so no need to go through all of the different modes. But I want y'all to take a look at the test pictures and videos for yourself. And again, even if you hate this rear display and you think it's a gimmick, you think it's worthless, this is not worthless, okay? Being able to shoot videos and take shots like this is not worthless at all, okay? But take a look at these test pictures and videos for yourself. Oh, one quick side note with the photos. Okay, now I talked about this in my Oppo video. I want to show y'all something real quick. Usually when I do my photos, I like to wait for a nice, bright, sunny day. But it's been raining in New York for the last couple of days, so a lot of my photos are going to be like this. Now, the sky is not washed out. Let me show you something real quick. Let me pull up one of the best camera phones in the game, okay, the Vivo. And I want to show y'all something real quick. All right, check this out. Now, usually I like nice blue sky photos, but again, when it's raining outside, the sky looks kind of gray. I don't want y'all to think that the photos are washed out. So here's the Xiaomi. This is the Vivo. You see the photo? Okay, now the Vivo looks a little bit better. And here's the Oppo. Same thing. Here's the Oppo. Okay, so the photos are not washed out. There's nothing wrong with the sky. It's just a rainy day. So take a look at these test pictures and videos for yourself. All right, so now let's talk about one of my favorite features, the IR blaster. And keep in mind, on this phone, the IR blaster's in the back, not on the top. So this way I can just hold my phone like this, and I can get my troll on. Now, as you can see, I got my Sony TV already set up, but you can add some more. So I can add my cable box, my DVD player, my RGB lights, my robot vacuum. Anything that I have that has a remote control, I can use my phone as a universal remote. And again, y'all seen the Oppo? The Oppo still has the IR blaster in the top. Vivo in the back, Xiaomi in the back. That's where it gotta be at. Perfect for trolling. All right, but let me show you how I use mine upstairs in the office. All right, so I'm sitting up in the office. I just finished working. Now I want to turn off all of my TVs using one phone. Okay, so let's start off with the Samsung TVs. Just like that. Another one. Just like that. Now we'll switch over to LG TV. Press the button. Just like that. And now let's switch over to Sony TV. Press the button. Just like that. The IR blaster is so clutch for me. This is a major go. All right, so now let's do the RDA test. Regular daily activities. Now you just dropped $900 on a brand new phone. Let's see how it works in the real world. First, we got to check the charging animation. So this is wired charging. Look at that. And this is one thing I love. It shows the actual number. Fast charging right up. And let's check the wireless charge. Okay. There's the wireless charge animation. Now let's see. With this one, it's not going to show you the actual numbers because it's not fast charging. If you want to see the actual numbers, plug it in and you're going to see that fast charge. You see it says quick charge. Now in turbo charge. This is pretty dope. So, again, at the end of the day, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, plug your phone in, shit, shower, and shave, and walk out the door. Now, let's talk about the rear display. Okay, now I like to leave my phone face down like this. Let me show you what it's going to look like when you're getting a phone call. Okay, so let's do a little test phone call. Okay, watch this. Now, phone ringing. Like, you see, I got it on silent mode. So if my phone was upside down like this, I'd be like, oh, okay, look at this. I'm getting a phone call. And it shows the name. Okay, this will show the phone number also if it wasn't saved in. But you see how dope that is? So if my phone is on silent, say I'm in a meeting or something, you know when you're in a meeting, everybody got their phones face down. You don't want to be in a meeting and you be the only douchebag. You got your phone face up like this. Looks like you're not paying attention. No, got my phone face down. Okay, I'm in the moment. I'm living life. I'm gonna send a quick message real quick. See, and this is what I'm talking about. Imagine you should be getting text messages on the back. Now, see, I got a text message just now. I can't even see it. But let's do a phone call. So now if I get a phone call, now I'm chilling. My phone is on silent. I could just glance down and say, oh, look at that. I'm getting a phone call. Oh, that's Floss? All right. Banana Head calling me. I'll call that Banana Head back later. That is dope. Okay, that is dope. So for me, that alone makes the back panel worth it. That alone. All right, now pick it up. Look at the back panel right here. Quickly, whatever mood I'm in. Okay, I'm feeling zesty. Put my girl as the screensaver. Okay, maybe I'm feeling like all right, about to go to work. Let's do something more worky. Okay, something like that. I love this clock right here. This is my favorite one. And there's a bunch of clocks. You can do pictures. You can even do stuff like this. Okay, hold up. Look at this. I want to show you something real quick. This is how it's gonna look when you get in your messages. Look at that beautiful, always on display with the actual icons. I'm feeling that. You can do stuff like this. Let's go to photos. All right, so say I got a dope photo like this. Okay, we'll hit send. And we'll do pin to rear display. Okay, now look at that. Right on the rear display. How dope is that? All right, that's pretty fire. That's pretty fire. Okay. So let's exit out of that. I can just have that as my new wallpaper. Anytime you get a quick photo, you just do it like that. Okay. or you can look at all your photos and keep it moving. You just pin it to the rear display, or you can actually set it as a wallpaper. All right, so I'll leave something little cute cat, bang, just like that. All right, so I wake up in the morning. Let's check the biometrics. Okay, wake up, grab the phone. Fingerprint sensor works flawlessly. Let's try the face unlock. Okay, now I'm noticing, okay, there it is. The face unlock is definitely not the best as Xiaomi phones go. Now, anybody who has this phone, let me know if it's just me. Let me know if it's just me, because y'all know, all of my Xiaomi phones, let's see, do I got one right here? All of my Xiaomi phones, man, let me see, is this one set up or not? Look at this, look at this, look at this. All of my Xiaomi phones, you don't have to do all that searching for the face. It just pops open, and sometimes it pops open too fast. Let's try that again on this one. I noticed, and I just set up another face. Yeah, you see, I gotta actually look at this one. Oh, look at this. Okay, look. This is another thing. You get an alarm. You see my alarm went off. I set my alarm. I can snooze it from right here. All right, let's go ahead and snooze. Look at that. Just snooze that. That'll pop back again later. Okay. Open this up. There's your dynamic island. Okay. Look at that. The full alarm. I love it. And look, don't get me wrong, man. I'll save that for the end of the video. I want to talk a little bit more about this phone. All right. First thing I like to do, check the weather. All right, now, it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow. Right now, it's raining. I can hear the rain coming down. It is what it is. Swipe over this side. This is here. Clean up my RAM. Just like that. Recently used apps. Okay, and a little clock right there with the actual second hand. I like that. Nice little touch. Next, let's go over to Google. Okay, get a little refresh. And let's see what's going down on Google. Okay, who's seen the Nothing Phone 3A? Who's seen the Nothing Phone 3A? I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see. What they charging for this shit? Because, you know, they shot themselves in the foot with the Nothing Phone 3 with that price. Let's see the price on this one. You see that, and this is why you need the global version, because you just want to hit this and you want to be like, summarize this page. But it's in Chinese, so it ain't gonna work. I just want to summarize this and get the price. Let's see, pricing and availability. Okay, let's see. $249. Oh, that what? $249. 8 gigs. So that's probably $249 in euros. That's probably like what, 300 American. Let's see. How much is 249 euros?
Using the current exchange rate, 249 euros is approximately $288.
Okay, 288. Had to take it to a real phone right here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but you get the idea. Okay, well, under $300. Okay, I might have to check it out. All right, anyway, let's keep it moving. Where was we? Back to the Google homepage. All right, let's see. Code 118 wallets. DJI Pocket 4. Yo, DJI comes out with a product like every week, bro. They don't play, yo. They don't play. Okay, we got Huawei in Guyana. Okay. Flooding out in Jersey. It's flooding in New York City right now. M4 versus M5 iPad. I didn't even bother to buy this iPad because I'm just collecting iPads at this moment. Like every time I buy an iPad, I end up going back to my Galaxy Tab. I just like Galaxy Tabs better. OnePlus 15. Shout out to my dudes over at Gizmo China. Okay, this is my guy right here. He got access to all of the new Chinese phones. Love it. Love to see it. All right, let's see. There's a lot of OnePlus 15 hype. Even though Oppo basically just killed them. The OnePlus 15 is basically DOA, unless the price is right. That price better be right. Otherwise, it's DOA, because this has a better display and better camera. Okay, and better battery, so we'll see. Oh, now look, this right here. This case right here. This is the Taurus case. You see I'm rocking it right now. I love this case. Anyway, okay, so this is how your Google homepage is going to look. Let's see, Hyper Mega Tech Pocket. Hyper Mega Tech Super Pocket. Look at that name, Hyper Mega Tech. They not effing around. Got the Hublots. Okay, real nice. Okay, that's how. Okay, the Knicks. Let's see, highest score in half so far this season. What the Knicks looking like? What the Knicks looking like this season? The Knicks ain't playing around, bro. We back. We coming back to life this year. All right, anyway. All right, so this is how your Google homepage is going to look. Again, 120 hertz refresh rate. Beautiful device. Beautiful. Look at that. Super smooth. All right, so let's exit out of that. Next, let's take it over to, let's do a little work. Okay, now you can see all of my Android 16 widgets. Let's do a little work right here. Let's see. You see my flight. Time to check in for my flight. Okay. Let's see. My trade-in is taking longer than, let's see. Taking longer than expected. Yo, what they doing, man? What's up with my trade-in, bro? What's up with my trade-in? Yeah. All right, this is how your Gmail is going to look. Let's see, because I traded in my Fold, my Fold 9 for the Fold 10. I needed some savings. All right, but you get it. I got to put my, I reply in Chinese, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm replying. That's how I rate my order. I rated it in Chinese, bro. All right, let's keep it moving. Now, usually I just, I use Gboard. Now, if you want to just do Gboard, go to settings. Hold up, let's go input settings method. We do Gboard. Okay, English USA. I like to go to theme. I like to do the red. Okay, it got it red already. And we good. So now we should be back. Let's go back to the Gmails. AMC, let's hit reply. Okay, there it is. Thanks, bro. Okay, I like the red Gboard. You'll see that on all of my videos. And then, of course, do the floating window, push it to the side, keep it moving. Okay, now I can check in for my flight. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. Do what I got to do. Exit out. Play some music. We're rocking with Drake. Who y'all like better, Drake or Kendrick Lamar? I'm going to keep it a buck. Kendrick Lamar killed him in that battle, but I like Drake better. I'm sorry. I like Drake better, but come on, man. Woo! You know what I'm saying? That's how when I hear the beginning of Taj Mahal, my nipples just get like this immediately. All right, but anyway. All right, so next let's do a little, let's take it over to Facebook. Look at my nephew, yo. My nephew trying to get like me now. Look at my nephew. This is young Mook right here. Young Mook. Look at young Mook right here. Hold on. He trying to get up in the gym. I love it. Love to see it. Okay. Let's see. They got a cure for baldness out in Korea, I heard. Okay, we got the Ice Giant. New bezel. Look at the rocks on that bezel. Look at the rocks. Now, look. Here's my Ice Giant bezel. Look how small the rocks are on this one compared to this one. I need the big rocks, bro. What up, Ice Giant? You know what I'm saying? What up? Look at this guy. Bro, now they got him in a full garb now. Bro, time it is. Shark bite! I hate this dude so much that I love him now. I hate this dude so much that I love the videos. I can't stand it. Let's see, iOS 26. Okay, now you can actually change the glass settings now. I like that. Look at Tracy Ellis. Look at Tracy Ellis Ross. Yeah. 53 years old. All right, now I'm doing these when I get back. Status buds. Okay, my man Craig. This is one of my guys too, man. My guys, we went to school back in the day. My man Craig. You know what I'm saying? All right, anyway. So here's how your Facebook's going to look. Ooh, this is what it should have been. Nah, but why have black and blue? I like the blue. They should have had, matter of fact, it should have been these four and one more. It should have been these four and red or green. You know, give us something festive. All right, all right, anyway, so this is how your Facebook is going to look. Let's get, oh man, got clapped. Got clapped real quick. Oh, what case is this now? Oh, bro, I just hit them up on Instagram. I'm in communication with this company right now. I'm about to drop their whole lineup on my channel. Bro, they got some dope cases, yo. Look at this case right here. Matter of fact, which one is it? You see this one has the back open. They got another one that's sick. Let me find it real quick. Hold up. Bro, come on, bro. Let me see. Let's go to cases. I think it's this one right here. Is it this one? Oh, no, that's for the Ultra. Let me see. Cases. Okay, iPhone 17 Pro Max. Let me show you this case. Oh, this one right here. Look at this case right here. Bro, I need to bring this case to the channel. Look at that. You see the carbon fiber and the top? Nah, bro. This one is sick. Oh, this one is sick too. All right, bro. We're going to see the company's called Alumu. You're going to see them on the channel soon. Okay, Alumu. Shout out to Alumu. All right, my homegirl Cammy. What we got? Let's see, $80 busters at Costco's. $80. Oh, butter. I'm blind. Butters. $80 butters at Costco? Hold up. Are these two-tone soles? And they the two-tone soles? What? How's that possible? How's that possible? I bet you they don't have size 12, though. Of course not. Now, I got one of these, too. I'm going to do this when I get back, do a simple and effective check. I'll do a little charge video because I got that little pocket-size hub. I'm going to take it with me on vacation and test it out. Okay, rumors suggest the iPhone 20 is going to be something special. Okay, because the 17 definitely ain't nothing. The 17 ain't it. Look at Tracy. Look at Tracy. Family show. 53 years old. Family show. All right, let's keep it. I'm sorry. This is a family show. I'm sorry. Oh, look at that glow-in-the-dark Apple case. Okay. Ooh, hot Italian grinder sliders. Okay, now I don't know about the grinder part. I don't know about the. Oh, look. You see? Now, if I have my phone on the table like this, get my little alarm. You know what I'm saying? Let's kind of snooze that again. You see, the back. This is the thing that kills me about this phone. It's a love-hate thing, yo. The back of this phone should be doing everything. It should be doing everything, yo. Everything. You see, I got the photo pinned right here, though. You can pin a few photos and all that. It should be doing a lot more, though. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, let's see. All right, so this is how your Facebook is going to look. Yo, they did Manny Fresh dirty, yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. All right, family show. All right, let's keep it moving. Next, let's take it over to X. All right, let's go to X. Let's go home. Let's see. OnePlus. Okay, my man Tech Odyssey. Let's see. I wonder how many more iPhone models will have to wait before Apple ditches the camera button. Okay, my man Tech Odyssey, he doesn't like the camera button. I gotta disagree. You know what I'm saying? Like, I use the camera button all the time, but I use it really for, okay, now not the visual intelligence. I use it for, I'll show you what I use it for real quick. Hold up. I use it for going like this. All right, when I use the camera phone for taking photos, just like that, and for switching my scroll speed. Now, I can do it better with my iPhone. You see? This is the phone that I use the most. Switching like that. This way, I can zoom in and out without touching my screen. I like the camera button. Let me see something real quick. I just noticed. Hold up. Let me see something real quick with the camera button. Okay. Oh, you can't do that on the air? I never noticed that. Hold up. Oh, look at that. Another reason for me to hate the air. I didn't even notice that. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay, I can zoom in. But why does it seem like... You see, I'm on photos. It doesn't have the same... Oh, what am I doing? You see, I'm switching from photo to video. But it's definitely not the same. You see, it's definitely not the same with this one. Hold on, let's stop. Exit out of that real quick. With this one, you see it. You see how it's easy pressure sensitive, and then you double tap. Oh, it's definitely not the same. I didn't even notice that. That's how much I be hating this phone. I haven't really even played with the button like that. I just been using it to point and shoot. Oh, ew. Fucking piece of shit iPhone Air. All right, let's see. Don't peel apart your iPhone 17 Pro. Pro tip. Got him. All right, let's see. Technically T. Top 5 iPhone 17 cases. Okay. I'll go ahead and check that out in a minute. Action button or camera control button? Both. Why not? Why you can't have both, then? Look, Twitter selling merch now. Elon out here selling merch. No matter how hard they try, they still be called cheap ripoffs of iPhones. Ooh. But your iPhone don't do this, bro. You see, your iPhone don't do this. You see how this split screen? Look, and I'm on now. I can be reading your bullshit comments and looking at some family show moments at the same time. You can't do this on your piece of shit iPhone, bro. Calm down. All right, anyway, cosmic orange are turning pink. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. All right, so this is how your X is going to look. And, hold on, what was this? What was this? Let's see. Okay, I've been using the iPhone every single day. Not once has the battery died during the day. Not once have I used the MagSafe battery pack. I'm beginning to think small battery issue is overblown. I'm calling cap. I'm calling super cap, okay? Because every time I use this phone, and I don't even use it as heavy as I use this phone, and this phone battery be struggling, bro. I don't know, man. But then again, you know, everybody's different. I guess I get 1,000 messages, and I'm maybe I use my phone super heavy, but I guess a casual user could probably get a full day, and why not? Let's see, iPhone 17 Pro Max look like it could be a refrigerator. Now that I see it, I can't unsee it. All right, status buds coming soon. All right, so that's how your X is gonna look. What is this? Ooh, look at that. Let's see. What does this say? Let's see. Oh yeah, well, that's the design. What is that? All the way from the 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, well, you could say the same thing about Samsung. If you put Samsung Galaxy S21, 22, 23, 24, 25, it's going to look just like that too. So we could roast back and forth. All right, let's keep it moving. Next, let's go to YouTube. Watch a quick YouTube video. Okay. Watch a little Jimmy Kimmel. Okay, you see how it popped up right there? You see a little, look at that. Little dynamic island. I got picture in picture. Exit out of that. Next, let's take it over to TikTok. This is, you see, this is AI is so diabolical. Look at, yo, AI, they wrong for that. They wrong for that. Why they do Stephen Hawking like that? Why y'all do him like that? Okay, now what is this?
First sneaker built straight out of chicken and waffles. Look at that. Crispy upper, syrup laces, and a whole waffle for the soul. It's sealed in a food-safe resin, so you get... John, we out here at the...
No, I would eat that. I would buy that and eat it immediately. Look at Amaya. Look at Amaya. I would buy that and eat that immediately. So let me get it like that.
Wait, so you're telling me I can shop Amazon?
Okay. Let's turn it. Oh, look at that. Is that Clicks? Is that Clicks or a Clicks ripoff, yo? This better not be a Clicks ripoff, yo. Okay, that's Clicks. I was about to say, if they doing my man dirty with the ripoffs already, I was about to be tight. All right, so this is how your TikTok is gonna look. Okay, big backing it out. I ain't mad. Let's see. Ooh, look at that chicken. Ooh, look. Y'all remember this video? Yo, the cat. Look how the cats react when they cut the cake. That cat was like, nah, bro. Watch the cat. The cat was like, bro. The cat just lost one of his 9 lives, yeah. All right, anyway, this is how your TikTok is going to look. Ooh, is that the W26? The W26? Ooh. I would get that, but not for $4,000. Especially if I already got 2 Galaxy Fold 7s. Nah, bro. 1 bedroom for $1,200? Where's this at? Oh, Brooklyn Avenue? Atlantic and Brooklyn? You know, see, the apartments be looking nice and all that. Then you go outside, you go around the corner, and all the YNs be out there with the shiesty mask on. I mean, that kills the vibe. That kills the vibe. Okay, North Face boots. I ain't mad at those. Oh, look at those. Okay. Oh, now, what is this? Punto Tech? I thought it said Puto. I thought it said Puto Tech. I thought it said Puto Tech. I'm like, yo, chill, bro. Chill. Puto Tech. Buy it at pendejo.com. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's see. All right, look at the size of that rat. Please tell me this is AI. That gotta be, yeah, this AI. That gotta be AI. That gotta be AI. Bro, look at that. That gotta be AI. Let's go, you see, let's go to the comments. Yeah, please, somebody said, please tell me that's AI. Yeah, you know, AI getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, nowadays when you see something crazy, just know that it's AI. Look at that cat. The cat is like, meow, what the cat, what the, yeah. Yo, chill. Hold up, look at Amaya with her, look at Amaya at work, yeah. Amaya got a job, yeah. Amaya got a job. You love to see it, bro. You love to see it. Amaya got a job, and it feels like I got a new job too because I ain't got to pay Amaya every day. So I got a new job too. This is what's up. All right, anyway. Yo, some people think this is child abuse, but this is the kind of stuff I was doing to Amaya on a regular basis, bro. Because I tell Amaya, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You gotta teach your kids to stay ready, so they ain't gotta get ready. Yep. Come on, bro. A little scare, and they ain't gonna hurt the kids, man. Some of y'all be helicopter parents. Yep. Okay, we got more from Puto Tech. Puto. What is this? Yep. Come on. All right. Anyway, so that's how your TikTok is gonna look. We'll do one more. Let's take it over to Instagram now. You got to be careful when you open up Instagram on. All right, okay, you got to be careful because you open up and it be immediately. Calvin, pinch to zoom does work. Okay. All right. Finesse 2 times mom shows off her new car. Then what she got? What she got? You know, it's a damn shame, yo. I couldn't imagine myself walking around with a $500,000 worth of jewelry on and my mom's coming through in a 9.6 Impala, yo. Nah. It would never happen, yo. It would never happen. All right, Hammy Show. Okay, look at this. Oh, that's nice, yo. Oh, that's nice. That is real nice. I like that. Okay. Who seen Cindy? Sydney Sweetie. Yo, bro. She out here trying to start family show moments. All right, we got the carve cases coming this next week. Let's see. Trump out there. Look at this. Did he say it? Oh, hold up. Did he say it? Let's see. Hold up. Let's get the volume.
Very strong human.
Alrighty, sir.
Let's see. Did he say it?
Give it a go.
Nut in my butt.
Got him, if you want to see some funny videos, man, this guy right here, Mr. Jackson.vids, bro. I don't want to ruin it for y'all. Just go look for yourself, man. He be getting people to say this phrase backwards, but how does he get them in these positions? Look at this. Hold up.
Come in my ass.
Kai Sinek, come in my ass.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I like cheap humor. Hammy Show. All right, let's see. Look at my man Mano. All right. Hammy Show. All right. Look at Ice Spice. Hammy Show. Ice Spice. Tracy. Okay. Oh, Hammy Show. Let's see. Samsung beats Apple for a third straight quarter, despite the iPhone 17 strong debut. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? All right, anyway, this is how your Instagram is going to look. And then, unlike iPhones, okay, if you want to get maximum content,
throw away your
you could be on,
receipt hog.
this is how you do it. When you want maximum content, maximum scrolling, yo. TikTok, Instagram at the same time. Hold up, what was going on here? This is like about to be a family show moment. Hold up, let's see something real quick. Family show, okay, family show. All right, anyway, that's how your Instagram is going to look. All right, so overall, now let's try one more thing. Oh, no, matter of fact, I already showed y'all that. I was going to do a test phone call. I forgot I did that already. All right, let's get a little wipe down. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, now let me get rid of this little zesty wallpaper right here. You double tap. Okay, get the clock. Now, you see, you can pin stuff. I could delete that right there. You know, pin some photos, so this way, you know, you're outside somebody, I have this one pinned, so just in case I already know this is going to come up in my conversation, yeah, that's the new whip right there, yeah, you know what I'm saying? If I get a new whip, have it pinned right there so I can show my dudes without going to my gallery, you know what I'm saying? Have it pinned right there, ready to go. Okay? Camera, ready to go. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, now, I can't really rank this the way I want to rank it until I get the global version, because I gotta play some games on the back. If this case worked, now the case alone, like, even though it don't work, it does make like a nice looking case, because it does have a nice retro Game Boy look. But if the case worked and I could play games on the back, I would rank this easily a triple major go. Even without the games though, you know, some people are gonna say it's gimmicky, but look at this, compared to this. Cameras are similar, display, processor, speakers. Okay, this one does have a way bigger battery and all of that. But even if you just on the surface, all of these on the surface, all of these dope Chinese phones on the surface, look at this. Even if you can't do nothing but this, even if this all it can do is just camera, this right here Just camera alone would make it worth it for me. It would make it not a gimmick. That alone. But being able to do extra stuff, y'all see having the phone on silent and getting phone calls, that is clutch. That's clutch. Okay? I can't wait to see the global version. If I could just swipe down and have all of my Instagram. Let me delete these real quick. Okay, delete those pin shots. I would love to be able to swipe down and scroll through my messages, tap on it. Imagine my YouTube music player. Bro, this phone has so much potential, but the Chinese version just kind of limits it for us in the USA. Okay, I got tongue-tied. I got tongue-tied. What the fuck is wrong with me? Spit it out, stupid. All right. Anyway, so like I said, the Chinese version as is, I'd give this a double major go. Leaning toward a triple major go, because like I said, when I took those photos on the gym, it was so cool being able to use my rear finder knowing that I'm taking selfies. That was dope. And I had it in a locker like this, so nobody even knew I was taking selfies. That was dope. The camera and the phone calls alone make the back worth it for me. But what do y'all think? Hit me up in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this one. And let me know if there's anything I missed. You can also, let me show you one more thing. When you go to your photos, right? You can also share photos. Watch this. You can share photos with an iPhone. Right? Look at this. You see? You can share with an iPhone. Okay, so we're waiting for the global version to get everything working the way it's supposed to work, to get all of the, circular search and everything. I can't wait for everything to work the way it's supposed to work. You see, like circular search, it does work, but it's going to be in Chinese. Anyway. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know. Stream gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter, that's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. #salute. Oh yeah, one more thing, I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes. And picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces.
Enterprise. Spock here.
Spock, one to beam up.
Affirmative, Captain. Enterprise out.
Energize.
We're in a situation where everybody in the world uses technology. And if you're gonna buy some of that technology, you gotta understand certain things. Subscribe to Flossy Carter. He does reviews of all the latest technology. The iPhones, the iPads, the Galaxies, the Samsungs, whatever the fuck. The Beats by that doctor guy. And he puts his kitty cat in the videos too for you something to look at. I'm an animal lover, so I like that shit. So make sure you hit the subscribe button to Flossy Carter on the YouTube, the follow button on the Instaface, and the like button on the Facelook. Because if you don't, we're gonna have a fucking problem here. A bad one. Now hit the fucking subscribe button.